loves, welcome back to the Soft Shift series episode 2. I'm Marisa and this week is all about one thing: reclaiming my rhythm. So last week I spoke about how I basically ransacked my routines. I used to be very much like this. In general, I'm not that kind of person. I'm very free flowing. I'm like, yeah, let's go with the flow. But when it comes to my routines, my gym routines, my routines in the morning, my routines before bed, my rituals before bed and in the morning, I'm very much a regimented person. But those things were nowhere to be seen over the past month because I was at my home where I'm at currently, I was at my boyfriend's home, and I was at his parents' home. By all means, please go ahead and watch episode 1. I encourage you to do so to give more context. This week is about reclaiming my rhythm. Last week I did get a couple of workouts in, but this week I am determined to get back to my 4 to 5 workouts during the week. I was telling Eddie yesterday, I've been dreaming of using the leg press. I've literally been dreaming of using the leg press. Now, I've definitely harped on about the gym, but it's other things like doing the shopping on Monday, doing the meal prep on a Monday. You know, these are very small things that help me, but help us get through the week with a little bit more ease, and especially in recovery mode, though he has gone back to work today. Yay. These are things that are going to bring ease to the rest of our week so that we can just kind of get through it as seamlessly as possible while, you know, doing all of the packing and all of the things. After I work out, I'm probably going to go down to No Frills. I had wanted to go to Chinatown, but change of plans, gotta remain flexible. I think I'm gonna maybe, you know, just pack a few more things into some boxes. I will say, again, just to reinforce, probably more than anything for myself, that this week is about reclaiming my rhythm, and I'm happy to bring you along with me, so let's go. When our routines disappear, coming back to them can often feel like we're lifting something heavy, but in a good way. It's like muscle memory. Our bodies remember what it feels like to take care of ourselves, even when our minds forget for a little while. Like I shared at the beginning, one of my big goals this week has been to get back into a consistent workout routine, even if consistent looks different right now, even if some days are slower, and even if I only make 3 days instead of 4 or 5. The fact is, I've been dreaming about this damn leg press machine, and not because it's glamorous, it's obviously not, but because it represents something familiar. It represents something grounding. I think of it like an anchor and a reminder that strength doesn't disappear just because we pause. And unlike the leg press, we're not machines, we're humans. We need pauses, we need resets, and we need space and time to start again. Though, if we're being all the way for real, even machines need maintenance from time to time. All I know is, this week is not about punishing myself for the time I took off, or for rushing my way back into old routines. It's about meeting myself where I am now, and letting movement be supportive instead of demanding. And I'm hoping this is a reminder to anyone who needs it that getting back into the swing of things doesn't have to be dramatic. Sometimes it's literally just showing up, pressing your feet into the platform, taking a breath, and trusting that the rhythm will return. Because it will. One thing I'm learning is that rebuilding doesn't have to feel urgent to be meaningful. Sometimes it's enough to meet the day as it is, let the body lead, and trust that consistency will grow quietly from there. There's a quiet confidence and power that comes with listening to your body and letting progress unfold naturally. This season isn't asking for perfection or performance. It's asking me to stay present, to listen, and to move with care. And right now, that feels like exactly where I'm meant to be. This pace feels right for me right now, and I am absolutely choosing to trust it. I am just walking back from church. To be honest, I've been to a few different church services recently. This was a Roman Catholic church. And Lord forgive me, I just did not connect with that one, so shout out to the priest and to those beautiful choir singers, but I don't think I will be going back to that particular church. But I'm also looking forward to finding somewhere new, near the new place, where I can, you know, immerse myself in the congregation. I do enjoy going to different churches. I don't know, there's something that I enjoy about it. So we'll see what church I can find in the new ends. Anyway, Eddie's cooked in some yummy breakfast, so I'm looking forward to that when I get back. And I don't know, maybe I can do some more editing of this video that you're watching now. Ooh, honey. I'm the type of person to try and soften the edges of my day a little. Life admin still exists. Emails, calls, decisions, things that need answering. But I'm learning that it doesn't have to feel frantic or heavy to be productive. Some days, softness looks like answering emails from bed with Judy curled up beside me. Other days, it looks like headphones on, focused, taking a call, and letting myself be fully present for one thing at a time. Peace isn't something that you wait for at the end of the day. It's something you find in pockets, in shared moments, in quiet ones, in walking together, and then walking alone. Even in the in-between moments, streetcars, sidewalks, familiar routes have started to feel grounding again, like little reminders that I'm still moving forward even when I'm not rushing. The thing is, momentum doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it shows up quietly in consistency, in care, in choosing presence over pressure. It's not necessarily about doing more, it's about doing what's in front of me with a little more intention and letting that be enough for now. And doing ordinary things intentionally is enough. In fact, it's comforting. Something like making juice in the kitchen, standing side by side without needing to say much, just letting the day unfold without forcing it into a perfect shape. So today I have some filming to do, hence the makeup on my face, because child, I ain't walking around with makeup on my face if I don't need it. But I'm gonna do some filming, some brands have sent me some things, and I guess Judy wants to be part of the cut. But no, I'm gonna get that done. I'm actually on the final stage of an interview, so fingers crossed. I've got a task to do for them, and then I will find out whether I got it. So I'm gonna complete and submit that probably tomorrow morning, just to walk away and come back to it, which is great because I mentioned, I believe in the first episode I had a contract wrap up, and I was kind of thinking, damn, I need another one, maybe. Hi. So looking forward to completing that. And what else am I gonna do? I don't know whether I'm gonna go home today, but damn, there's still stuff to do here, so yeah. Also, just to rewind a little bit, I will at some point get into what it is I actually do. I do a whole array of things, but yeah, at some point I'm going to delve into what it is I actually do, what the interview's about. Maybe that could be a little separate, little side piece, little side nugget of information when I am not pressed for time. Somewhere between the stillness of the snow falling and the familiar rhythm of moving my body again, I've been finding my structure. Not the rigid kind, the kind that supports me, steadies me, and helps me show up. And that's the thing, structure doesn't need to be draining to be effective. It can be energizing, it can help reset, and it can remind us that we're capable, even in the middle of change.
She's so pretty. She's such a pretty dog. You like sunbathing. She likes to sunbathe.
Aside from being comforting, sitting across from a friend, a partner, or indeed anyone you love and sharing a meal has a way of slowing everything down, even when the rest of life feels fluid. And when the only agenda item is being present, we really give ourselves the opportunity to fully experience how special these moments truly are, especially with how busy life can get. Lately, care has been showing up in quieter ways, in what we put into our bodies, in routines that don't feel strict but instead supportive, in choosing nourishment that feels intentional without being obsessive. These small rituals, supplements, juices, warm drinks, familiar habits aren't just about optimization, and they're certainly not about perfection. They're about listening, about giving our bodies what they need to keep up with everything that's constantly changing around us. I kind of see dedication differently now. Whereas I previously saw it as pushing through or doing more, I now see it as returning to what steadies me again and again. Fueling myself well, moving when it feels right, resting when it doesn't. None of it is dramatic, but it all adds up. And in a season of transition like this one, that kind of consistency feels like its own form of care. And this kind of self-care is helping me find my rhythm again, one ordinary moment at a time.
Oh, everything else is true. Better. See, it's fucking.
So this ended up being the third time back in the gym this week. Not the 4, but still something I'm genuinely proud of, especially after not moving consistently for over a month. There's a moment where it just starts to feel familiar again, right? The stretches, the rhythm, the quiet confidence when muscle memory kicks in and your body remembers what it's capable of. And yes, it definitely helps having a boyfriend who owns a gym. Shameless plug shout out to Unchained Athletics downtown Toronto, who is deeply committed to recovery. But more than anything, it feels good to notice that spark coming back in me, that fire in my own belly. And while the gym might be one of my remedies, this applies so much wider than movement. It could be in reference to returning to hobbies or starting new ones even when you feel a bit rusty. Or maybe it's in keeping a promise you made to yourself, especially on the days you'd rather not.
2 more, let's go, all the way. Last one, to your chest. Inhale.
Let me know if you can relate to this moment that comes at the end of nearly every workout when your body is clearly tired, but something in you decides to keep going anyway. It's one of those mind over matter situations where you prove to yourself that you absolutely can do it.
And hinge. There you go.
Sometimes finishing strong doesn't mean finishing fast, because the Lord only knows I was living that strug life in that moment, but I stayed to the end. And then nourishment, because effort deserves care on the other side too. This is kind of what this whole week has felt like: moving, pausing, resetting, putting things back where they belong, slowly, imperfectly, and together. There's no big reveal here, just steady work and shared effort, making space, clearing room, and trusting that things come together one small action at a time. I can't speak for anyone else, but I think I have in the past underestimated how powerful it is to keep showing up like this. Not perfectly, not all at once, but with intention, honesty, and care. If you're also in a season where you're rebuilding your rhythm or finding your footing again, I hope this has reminded you that you're not behind. You're just in the middle. And I want to leave you with this question: what's one small way you've shown up for yourself this week, even when it felt challenging? And by no means am I asking you to answer that out loud or even right away. Maybe it's something you journal about or something you sit with for a moment longer than usual, which I encourage, because you might actually surprise yourself in a really good way. And if you're anything like me, I think we're often so quick, too quick in fact, to focus on what we didn't do or where we fell short. And that can often mean we miss the quiet ways that we kept going. And to be absolutely crystal clear, honoring fatigue does not mean glorifying it. It just means acknowledging that we're human. Lastly, I never want this space to feel instructional or like I have it all figured out. Definitely don't. I'm just sharing my own experience in real time and hoping it feels like less of a lesson and more like a conversation with the girlies who get it. So if this was your vibe, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next soft shift.